This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
You can see in half court some of our skiers getting their recognition. Alex Metzley's out there, as is Emily Hauk. I'm not sure who the third girl was there, Jason.
I missed it. I couldn't hear it.
We couldn't hear over the announcers' stuff going on. Sorry about that, everybody. Nice little moment for those three. And here we go with second quarter action. This is Anderson. She finds Olivia Meyer. Now the Vikings are getting it into the post pretty easily to find Macy Brown. I think we're going to see some stuff out of her. Macy didn't like that look. She kicked it out, and as a result, Molly Anderson gets a layup.
Yep, Molly's got 9 points already, and they really have worked the ball around, played unselfishly, and when they move the basketball, they're tough to beat.
That's that slide right there where Molly's got to step in. She didn't, but Macy Brown on the backside thwarted that attempt.
Yep, good help side by Macy, and she didn't really block the shot too much, but she deflected it. Looks like Kayla Knight's going to get a turnover on a travel right
Yeah,
here.
she turned around and Logan Ingram was right in her grill there, and she just got her feet going. This little trap right here of the Vikings has definitely changed the pace for the game. They've sped it up quite a bit.
Kind of put Mount Pleasant behind the 8 ball in terms of the ones that can handle the ball.
We can definitely see that Mackenzie Egger is very qualified to take care of the basketball out there.
She does not hesitate either, does she?
No. But like you said early on, that'll put a lot of wear and tear on her as the game goes on.
Yep. Looks like Yeager and Ingram are their main ball handlers and shooters.
This is Jenna Rios with it in the corner. She kicks it underneath. Going to the basket is Taylor White, and she's going to get fouled and step to the free throw line.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, Macy looked like she had a clean block there. Maybe brought her arm down a little bit, but she's going to pick up her first fouls.
She makes the first. Makes the score 17-10. Drains the second.
I didn't hear any scores from the 7th and 8th grade girls. They played Alpena over there tonight, and maybe we can get some scores on that later.
How about that move by Drabeck right there? Great move. She just didn't finish. Little hesitation out at the top near the elbow.
It's one of those that maybe she was a little too open.
That's a good call. I wondered what he'd call on that. As down on the ground, Egger wasn't able to get her hands on the ball, but she pinned it with her feet.
Yep.
And that's not a legal play unless you're in soccer. Turnover, back come the Vikings. Vikings swing it from side to side pretty good on this possession right here. And as a result, Macy's going to get a little left-hand bunny off of a pass from
good
Molly
screen and
Anderson.
roll. Good screen and roll by Macy and Molly. Macy does a good job of knowing where she's at on the court and knowing where the basket is.
Good pressure by the Vikings results in another turnover.
Yeah, what do you think? They've got 8 to 10 turnovers on their little pressure here, and it's not a really aggressive trapping zone, but just enough.
And catching Mount Pleasant in the right spots. Drabeck with a go left, going to go right. Gets a block from behind. Looks like it went out of bounds off Mount Pleasant. That's a nice move again by Drabeck.
Yeah, it was. She's got a quick first step, and unfortunately, she didn't get the layup on that one. Another good look inside is not
going in for the Vikings. McKenna Bryant was just a little short on that shot. Egger with it up top. She slows it down this time a little bit, spreads out the team, gives herself some room. She does not finish.
Good rim line run by Macy there. I thought she probably could have taken it up.
Yeah, I think that's one she's got to maybe be a little more selfish on. Nice save by Drabeck. She finds Bryant, who gets inside, just a little bit off. And I think floor number 20, Addison Gecker, had the ball go off her hands and says she's laying on the ground.
She was stuck.
Oh.
So with about 5 minutes left in the second quarter, Cadillac is up 19-11.
Vikings swinging around, and Anderson gets a wide open three.
I'm not sure if she's not 3 for 3 so far this game.
I think that is for her, yep. Nice job of being patient by the Vikings. Unfortunately, by the Oilers. Ingram and Rios not quite on the same page at the end of that trap sequence by the Vikings.
And since they've pressured them a little more, they've outscored them quite a bit in this quarter and the end of the first.
And there's a travel right there. You got to give credit to the Vikings as they, when you played last night, you're not working on Mount Pleasant's stuff. You don't have a chance to get in the gym and practice and prepare for what they do.
Yep.
They talk a little bit about it, and certainly with Huddle, it gives you an opportunity, Jason, to look at the other team.
Yep, and you can look at it, and with the internet, you can maybe they exchange film. I doubt it, but they can really find something on each team.
So Coach Mack was telling me last night after the game, one of the things he said to the kids is, he says, you know what? He says, I'm going to do a scout on this game. I'm going to go and watch some Huddle and see about Mount Pleasant. He says, but I'm not going to give you a scouting report for tonight's game. As we see Bryant's three-pointer go. He said, I'm going to kind of leave that up to you guys to decide if you want to do that. He says, it's been a long couple of weeks. And Michaela Knight went to Huddle. She had notes written up on every player, what kinds of things they were going to see here tonight. Yep. And the girls were all reading through that before the game here tonight. And
good for
hats
her.
Off to her.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe someday that's something she might be interested in as far as, the coaching aspect. They're preparing for an opponent, that kind of stuff. 25-11 here in the second quarter. Vikings with a strong lead. Our sponsors tonight are Pizza Plus, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Cadillac Tire, and our presenting sponsor is Cadillac Casting. Vikings pretty strong from the three, Jason.
Yeah, they're being led by Molly Anderson. She has 12 points. McKenna Bryant right now has 7. Macy Brown has 6. So those three are doing the damage for Cadillac tonight in the scoring column, but that's not taking away anything for the ones that are trapping, getting the ball to them. Mackenzie Egger tries to penetrate here, but dishes it out. Mount Pleasant swings the ball down to the baseline. And they find Taylor White, who misses a shot. Taylor White actually gets another rebound, puts it up, and finally gets it to go. McKenna Bryant bringing the ball down, swings it to the right side. Addie Drabeck swings it back around to Macy Brown. Cadillac gets the ball, looking to get it inside to Macy, but kind of forced in there by McKenna, and ends up being a jump ball.
It's easy for you and I to see up here. The weak side defense sliding in to cover that passing lane.
Yeah, it was good defense by Mount Pleasant. You know, a lot of times teams can get that first help side, but the second one that helps the helper is tough to coach.
That's where Mount Pleasant wants to get the ball against this press. It's inside like they did right there to Gecker. And Gecker made a nice pass out to the corner. They didn't make the three, but that's a great press break right there.
Yeah, Ingham does not hesitate to shoot. And that's a good-looking three right there.
That's her 4th attempt from long here tonight. She's 2 for 4. She now has 7 points to lead Mount Pleasant. Another turnover. Drabeck's got to get that ball down a little bit before she moves. It's almost like when they move, they kind of move both feet at once.
You know, and I've noticed a lot of high school kids do that more and more. The boys do it all the time.
Yes.
And if they were very picky, which they're not really being picky, they're just calling it tight, it's a travel every time.
Yeah, I agree. That shot is deflected. Bryant got a hand on it. It goes ping-ponging around. So Tori Griffin picks it up and banks it in out the glass. And just like that, Mount Pleasant has come back. It's now just 25-18.
Yeah, three-pointers and easy layups catch you up pretty quick.
They're playing much better defense now, too.
That was a little tougher shot with Molly. She had to shoot off the dribble.
That shot is just a little bit off right there by the Vikings number 10, Cody Holly. She's out guarding number 20. Addison Gecker on the far side, swings with her inside. And 2 more for Ingram.
You know, Cadillac kind of looking a little tired right here, and this might be effects of having a game last night, but it's kind of where you need to suck it up and say, hey, we got a minute left, let's dig deep.
Bryant's shot is off. Back comes the Oilers. Down just 5 here. Looks like we might have lost our camera shot for a moment there, but I think it's back on now. Some great defense right there by Bryant. Once again, just speeding up Mount Pleasant just a little bit. Boy, I tell you what, if they were able to deliver the mail right there, they'd have had a layup.
It was a layup for sure, and I think they saw her too open and let her fly.
Yeah, Coach Matt called Molly from the weak side over to double team, and Mount Pleasant saw it, broke it, and just didn't finish.
They did a good job of breaking it.
So with 20 seconds to go, Bryant dribbles the ball down the floor patiently. Vikings are going to get a layup as a result. As Anderson gets to the basket, kicks it out the glass. Oilers number 24.
Egger,
Egger with 2.
Yeah, Egger and Ingram they're the shooters.
So that'll end our first half here. The Vikings lead 27-22. That score on your screen, everybody's a little bit off. It is 27-22. Jason and I will be back with some halftime analysis here of tonight's game. Go get a snack, everybody, but don't be long. We'll be right back.